Hello, friendly people of the internet. I am Hyper Super Sora, and last time on Avatar. Yeah, welcome back to Remembering Avatar, where I talk about the Avatar: The Last Airbender episodes completely from my memory. Then I watch the episode and see what I got wrong. Today we're tackling The Boiling Rock Part 2. This episode starts off with the warden greeting his new prisoners, and Hakoda immediately making a fool out of him. Yeah, Hakoda's got balls. We like him. We like him a lot. But kind of blurry on the details of what actually happens. I know Hakoda makes a fool of him by tripping him at one point. But I'm not sure how they get from A, from that point, to B, Sokka finding Hakoda in his cell. Because I know that does happen. Sokka goes in to see him. Back the fuck off. That's a good way to greet your son. Sokka, I nearly laid you on your ass. Had a problem with that earlier. Yeah, he was actually smart enough this time not to be stupid. That's a fucking line to put on a t-shirt. Hurt smart enough not to be stupid. Anyway. So yeah, that happens. Gives the line of this place is escapable. I already tried. Well, it's a good thing we got two Water Tribe geniuses here to figure it out. Well, we better find two. Laughter commences between a father and son. May confronts Zuko at one point in this episode. Ty Lee and Azula are on their way too, since, Zuko basically told the Fire Lord to go fuck himself, and Ozai's a petty bitch like that. Don't know why they're bothering to come. He's at the place that you would send him. Just leave him there. Or did you want to put him in the cell that Iroh broke out of? But the plan is simple to escape. Grab a prisoner, aka the Warden, because if it was anybody else, the Warden would just cut the line immediately and have the gondola fall. And just ride the gondola to freedom. Need a prison riot for that. So we need a prison riot. And the guy from last time that I wrote down his name and still forgot it, Chit Zhang, goes, alright, we need a riot. Need a riot? That's easy. I remember Koda shoved one guy. It's just like, are you going to get angry with me? That really hurt my feelings, but I'm trying to control my aggression. Funny guy, that one. Funny guy. Huh. Prison riot, you say? I got this. Grabs the nearest guy near him. Hey, everybody! Riot! Seconds later, ah! I remember something. I remember at one point, Sokka gets them all out of the lockdown and into the courtyard by playing up this new recruit, Hoot. By acting like he has more experience than this new guy who's on the job right now. Hey, the Warden's in one of his moods. I don't argue with it, I just know to roll with it. Who let them out? We're supposed to be in lockdown. Walks away. Riot happens. Suki gets the Warden. What a woman. Hakoda says. Sokka's just like, yeah, tell me about it. Whew. Dad, I got a good one. Let's see. Azula does show up after Chit Zhang ratted out, not Sokka, but this other guy who was an asshole to Chit Zhang. And as the Warden's interrogating him, Azula's just like, that's not your guy. How do you know that? Because I'm a people person. Since when? Anyway. Riot happens, Suki hits the Warden, hint they go on the gondola. Azula and Ty Lee, he go after them. Fight scene ensues. Zuko's actually a match for Azula more or less, with a little bit of help from Sokka. Not much, I'm afraid. And Suki is actually standing up to Ty Lee for once in her life. I mean, well, it's a better fight than last time, knowing that her getting a quick hick jab on you is basically the same thing as losing a limb. while Hakoda, I believe, is just watching the warden. And he doesn't do a good job of that, because the warden actually breaks free of his binds, along with Chit-Sang. I'm not sure if the girlfriend and the friend came this time around. I guess they had a falling out. This is your fault. Yeah, it is. So, fuck you. Okay, I'm gonna go with my freedom without you two. But yeah, they do a bad job of that. The warden escapes and he goes, cut the line! Cut the line ensues and Mei saves them. From earlier on in the episode, her and Zuko were having a discussion? An argument. Yes, that seems like a better word to use for it. Then the riot happens. I was sent here to protect you. I don't need protecting. She really doesn't. But Zuko has managed to escape. Mei and Zuko give each other a look. Then he's gone. Just like, I'm sorry, but I gotta do this. And Mei is the one who saves them from getting the line cut. And they're able to make their escape. Thus, Azula confronts Mei. Out of all the people, you? I don't understand why. You see, Princess, you miscalculated. I love Zuko more than I fear you. This statement cuts Azula to her core. Where she snaps back, no, you miscalculated. You should have feared me more. They're ready to fight. Azula's ready to launch a lightning at Mei. Mei just has a throwing knife. How's that gonna end well? That ain't gonna end well for Mei. Unfortunately for them, Ty Lee is there to break up the conflict, and she blocks Mei. Not Mei, Azula. So, both of her best friends betrayed her in a span of 5 minutes of each other. So, she ain't taking that very well. And a matter of fact, this is the episode where Azula's downfall really starts. With 2 people that she thought she had absolute control over betrays her. Love is better than fear. Now, you could argue Sun Tzu's the art of war, but we'll get into that topic later. For Azula, this is pivotal. Wait a minute. They go, as they're running away because they escaped. Azula got here somehow. Giant-ass blimp. That's our ride out. Thus they go back to the Western Air Temple, show off, hey, we got a Hakoda, and this new person. I'm new. Hi, everybody. Wait, you guys didn't catch any fish? No. What's the point of going anyway? Oh well, at least we have a Hakoda for maybe 5 minutes. And I don't think we see Chit-Sang again for the rest of the series. Huh. The things are blurry, but I know the general outline. And I'm looking at the episode with screen where you select it. And I'm looking at the lineup that has a Hakoda in it. And I think one of those used to be one of the pirates in the waterbending scroll. I'm not sure about that one, but it kind of looks like it. So I'm just going to say it is. Anyway, let's just get into the episode and see how I screwed this all up. Yeah, I just got done watching the episode and pretty much hit the nail on the head. Not much I can really say about it. The episode's fine. The episode's good. It's good enough. It's serviceable. Not really many things I can really talk about. I like the music. That's pretty much a given at this point. Zuko's pretty much a standout this episode, as he is throughout the entirety of Season 3. And the fact that he's willing to risk it all just to help them. And he's actually one who's actually thinking ahead and planning things out. He's not usually the one that does that, and Sokka is pretty much flying by the seat of his pants. Hakoda, on the other hand, seems to be a weird mix of planning shit out and flying by the seat of his pants. So, in the end, the plan works, so what really matters? Couple things I want to point out. One, Chit-Sang's not a sellout. He got revenge, and he got his escape. Again, his girlfriend and friend and didn't come along this time around, so I'm guessing they had a falling out. I can only imagine what they're thinking. He actually pulled it off? He actually escaped? And we weren't there? Shit. Anyway, one little, weird thing I'm going to point out is when Suki gets the warden, while Sokka and Zuko are arguing about, you mean you didn't think how we'd get the warden? I thought you told me not to think everything through. Well, not everything, but this is kind of important. Guys, I think your girl's on it already. As she fucking spider climbs up the goddamn wall to get the warden. You wouldn't dare. Sorry, warden. You're my prisoner now. Remember the Mei and Zuko conflict? Heck, what are you doing? Saving the jerk who dumped me. Mei, he still fucking loves you. You know that, right? Anyway. One little detail I'm going to point out is that Azula can, have some form of flight with her firemen. She has some amount of lift. Not a lot, and it seems like Ty Lee can get more leverage out of her backflips. Although Ty Lee's little is still fucking adorable. What is she doing? That was so fucking adorable. Let's see. What else can I say? Toph getting the final line of the episode. Oh, you guys didn't get any meat. Insert your dirty jokes here all you want. I will save them for next time. Since I believe the next episode is the Southern Raiders. Oh well. Also, actually, Sokka. Swords are meant for killing people. He had a great opportunity to kill Azula, and he didn't take it. Had sword right in her face. Backs up and lets Zuko shoot a fireball. Kill her! Now I know, kids show, we're not allowed to do that. But in universe, there's really no explanation. Have her swat the sword away. It's like Sokka forgot how a fucking sword worked this episode. Oh no, I'm falling off the gondola. Zuko had to save me. I have this very sharp stick that can basically cut through anything. Stab into roof. Although, if that was cut through anything, it probably could have just... He probably would have just fallen, but the sword would have just made a trail of where... Oh, he went that way. What can I really say that I haven't already said that isn't a dirty joke? The episode's good. The episode's fine. Again, I don't understand why this needed to be a two-parter. But, One question. Did Mei just call dibs on going to Zuko first since the warden's her uncle? Or did Azula want to meet the warden and go, I'm in charge now, suck it up, bitch. Instead of just going to immediately kill and torture Zuko. Because of that, they get away. Alright, I'm going to get into this. Azula's downfall. This is the start of it. This is the start of that arc, I'm going to call it. Where we get to see Azula crack. Having these two people, who she thought she had complete control over, betray her. Mei helping Sokka, Zuko, Suki, Hakoda, and Chitsang escape, and then Ty Lee betraying her when she goes to shoot lightning at Mei. What should we do with them, princess? Kill them? You know, we gotta have to kill people eventually, guys. This is war. People need to die. Jet doesn't count. That was off screen. But this episode is fine enough. Fine enough. They even got a blimp out of it. War Balloon has evolved to blimp. It's a fine fine enough episode. It's good enough. It's serviceable. I know who you are, Hakoda of the Water Tribe. Then you know I'm gonna lay you on your ass. It's serviceable. It's fine. Fine. I love the characterization in this episode, except for Sokka having his head straight up his ass about not thinking about shit. Again, he's kind of going through the arc of, my plans are shit, I shouldn't think. So he kind of is just spitballing ideas and rolling with it. But Zuko, knowing, I've done this before, I've went in without a plan, I have always failed, kind of help balances it out because he's actually the one who's using his goddamn brain. Wait, Azula's here. Yeah, and she's probably right behind us, ready to kill us. No. She had to get here somehow. Ooh, blimp. Free ride. Kind of hard to disguise a blimp, so it makes sense in the next couple of episodes how Azula finds them. Also, what was I saying? Shit, fuck, ass, whore. Best mate of all, Suki and Sokka having sex. Damn it! Yeah, Azula. Cracking. Having the two people that she thought she had the most control over betray her, this starts her downward spiral. This is the turn where she's losing control of everything. That master planner, that confidence, that I know everything could play everyone, that is slipping away and fast. It only starts in this episode with her raising her voice and her actually spitting out venom and with her words. Like actually her losing her cool. But as we get into later on in the episodes, like Sokka in this one, she'll have no plan, she'll barely survive shit, and eventually she'll just fucking snap. Huh. The talk between Zuko and Mai. She rightfully points out, you don't even get to go in person. You don't even tell me this shit in person. It's not about you, Mai. Oh, that makes me feel so much better. I'm doing this for my country. You betrayed your country. That's not how I see it. I generally... Now, you guys tell me if you think differently. But do you guys think, if Zuko asked Mai, hey, do you want to come with me? Do you think she would have been on board with that? Do you think if he actually sat down, talked to her, and told her what he wanted to do you think she would have been A, on board, B, tried to talk her out of it, tried to talk him out of it, or C, just reported it to Azula and have Zuko, I don't think it's that last option ever since, what was it? Betrayal, pretty much. A little side-eye when she got Zuko back and Azula wanted him. The seeds of revolution were planted. But it also probably wouldn't have helped Zuko about getting Team Avatar on his side, really. Especially since Mai can be kind of abrasive herself. So maybe the letter was the best option? We're just telling her to wait, hang in there, I'll be back eventually. So, kind of be my inside in case something happens. Insurance. But nah, doesn't play out that way. Gets the Dear John letter. At her, she's rightfully pissed, but she does come through in the end. Until the comics. Boiling Rock, Part 2. Good episode. Don't know why these need to be a two-parter. We don't get our emotionally fulfilling road trip with Toph and Zuko. I'm not sure what the story could have been about that. Again, separated. At the point of the next episode. Emotionally fulfilling field trip with Toph and Zuko, then you do the one with Katara. But Boiling Rock is fine enough. It's fine enough. Other than my one gripe of, you do not need to be a two-parter. That really being the only problem, but last part was mostly build-up. This part is mostly action. The gondola fight was pretty good. But it's serviceable. It's good enough. I like it. What'd you guys think of the Boiling Rock Part 2? Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Don't forget to leave a like on the video if you liked it. And subscribe for more Love Over Fear. Don't forget to hit that little notification bell to see when I upload all the time. Till next time on Hyper Super Sora. Sayonara.